Друзья, привет! Мы в базовом лагере Макало, высота 5700. С вами Тарас Поздний и Німс. Этот человек, он невероятный в своей попытке пройти все 14 восьмитисячников за 7 месяцев. И сегодня я выловил минутку и хочу его расспросить о самой идее Project Possible и о том, как он тренировался, что было для него самым тяжелым, что было самым прекрасным. В общем, не затягиваю, начнем.
Namaste, brother. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
Today is beautiful day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been amazing, just to see that mountain after being here for more than 10 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you about your project. How you find this idea of Project Possible?
So in 2017, I was one of the lead instructor for the Gurkhas to climb Everest. At that point, Russell Bryce was in charge of the fixing the lines to the summit, but somehow they couldn't do it. So for us, it was a big reputational risk. Being as a Gurkha, people think Everest is in your back garden and you can, it's easy for you. People think that, but it's not true. But anyway, there was a huge reputational risk. So I went and set the fixed lines with my team to the summit. After that, I climbed.
Which year?
2017.
17. Okay.
So after that, I climbed Everest again. Then I climbed Lhotse. Then I stopped at Namche for 2 days for a party. Then I went and climbed Makalu. So I climbed Everest, Lhotse and Makalu in just 5 days. And at the end I had to run all the way to Num, which is about 6 days worth of trekking. I did that in 18 hours. And I was still fresh. So at that point I decided
from Num to
yeah,
ABC
Makalu, 18 hours.
18 hours.
And then
running.
And just before that I had submitted Makalu, Lhotse and Everest as well.
Okay.
So at that point I realized I have something more to give into the mountaineering world. So yeah, and after that after that then I went to the work in my special forces. Then I asked them, can I have 80 days off? 80 days because I think I can climb top 5 in 80 days. That was the plan. But they said no. So I said, okay, fine, Then I resigned from my job. Then I said, since I'm leaving, I got almost a year to climb. So I climbed all the 14 in 7 months. So that was the idea.
It's very nice. But I think in first, no one believes this.
Yeah, I think so many, even, many people made joke out of me. Even some of my very close mountaineering friend, they made the joke out of me as well. So I think, to be honest, when I first started my high altitude mountaineering, that was in 2014, I never thought I would do this, But I only discovered my ability in 2017. Then I think I can do this more. So, but yeah, people been making the joke out of me and all. But here I am today, and I think even those people who at first didn't believe me and all now supports me. They have love for the project and all. They can see probably why I'm doing it, and also it's good vibe, like yourself, like you're supporting, and also.
I think everyone thinks that this is possible.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you 3 most beautiful, most dangerous, and most difficult.
I think the most beautiful still is probably the Dhaulagiri, because it's just a standalone mountain on its own. It's also my first 8,000-meter peak. The most difficult was Kanchenjunga, because straight after Dhaulagiri I went over there and went for the summit push from the base camp. On the way down, we rescued 3 climbers, pretty much starting from 8,450 meters, and we had to give our oxygen. So without oxygen, rescuing at that height is very, very hard. And
they climbed without oxygen, or?
No, they were with oxygen. So, but they finished their oxygen.
Okay.
So me, Migma, and Gesman, we had to give our oxygen to them, and we started bringing them down. And obviously, coming off the oxygen at that height, suddenly, when you're climbing with oxygen and doing the rescue is very hard. So it was very hard to Kanchenjunga. But K2 is the only one mountain where I was very scared of, I had that's the only mountain where I doubted my ability, because I saw the videos everywhere and it was big avalanche, people, so many strong climbers gave up. So I was like, Jesus, you know. So yeah, but all good, you know.
But this year in K2 they cannot fix in rope.
So yes,
Until you come in.
yeah, there was a big commercial team. Pretty much, 90% of the people gave up, and those people who were there, they waited for me and my team to come and hoping that we'll set the fixed lines, which actually happened, and they were right. And yeah, and after that I went to Broad Peak straight after. So
3 hours.
yeah,
Camp and go.
best in the best come and go. Yeah.
It's crazy. I can
was-
understand. It's very big physical.
Yeah,
How you training?
I think this is like more kind of like endurance, you need to, but the biggest thing up here is about the recovery time as well. Somehow my body can recover so well. I don't know what I have got, but endurance I have it because I have been training in United Kingdom Special Forces. The selection is 6 months long, and every day you carry about 70 pounds and run around 30 kilometers every day. Navigation. And of course it's around the hill and most difficult part in England and Scotland, so I think I had that endurance kind of thing, but that's completely different to high altitude mountaineering, but I think somehow I have got that gene trained by that special forces stuff. Okay. And also I think I can recover pretty quick, and it's the combination of all those stuff that keeps me going, I guess.
But I think now you're not training, just
No.
Yeah.
And even when I came to this project as well, I didn't train at all.
Okay.
I just came straight on and straight into the Annapurna. And that's purely because there was no fund on the project, and I was busy writing emails and going for the meetings and everything. So, yeah.
It's one of the questions. How much cost project? And,
It costs a lot. It depends upon how you climb and all. So, yeah.
around.
Yeah, I no, it depends
it's
again.
not second.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
Okay, and sponsor. Did you find?
The sponsorship was very hard, but as soon as I start kicking off the mountains and ticking off the mountains, and it all came through. So yeah, been a bit lucky.
But the first time, no.
Nah. And it was hard because first time no one knew who Nims is. I only came out of the Special Forces on 19th of March. That's when I started my making the noise and all. So it was very hard.
Okay, but
Good.
now I think everyone knows.
Yeah. Now I think still not many people know, but hey. Yeah, slowly.
Another question what I'm interested about your food in altitude.
Dal bhat.
But it's best kind of bad. 24 hours.
Now power 24 hour. Yeah.
In altitude,
Yeah, I think even in altitude, we take fried rice and stuff. We take a serve up with sampa, and we also eat dhero as well. Do you know dhero?
no.
So it's basically it's like a porridge,
Okay.
So but it's like Nepalese porridge.
Sampa I know, but
Yeah, dhero is like a porridge. It's like same thing. You just like
okay.
put it into the pot, make it round, and then you eat it.
So many mountains, and you're not losing weight.
No, I think I'm not losing anything at all.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I think I lose a bit of weight on the first phase and also second phase because I had to run everywhere. But I did put the weight intentionally for that purpose. So if you have seen me fat, that's the reason, okay?
The mountain sauce,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you have some interesting story.
I do have
project.
loads. Probably let's wait for. Well, I think I almost died on G1, but because there was no ropes and all, other than Japanese Cold War, and I just say Nims not today, because a lot of people have hope in this project. A lot of people have supported this project, and honestly, this is not for me, the project, and that's what it motivated me, and hence why I'm alive.
What do you want to say to the world from your project?
Well, the project is to establish a paradigm shift in perception of human potential. That's one, but also it's about to uplift the name of the Nepalese climbers, and also I'm supporting the 2 charities that are close to my heart. And lastly, I now absolutely believe that the global warming is real, so I'm raising the awareness about that. But one message to the people across the world is, do not compete with anyone. You always find someone better, bigger, and stronger than you.
Yeah.
Just try to compete yourself. Try to be better than who you are today, and that's it. Keep it simple.
Okay, it's great.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Just brother. Thank you. Managing my social media, 7 o'clock train to London, 4-5 meetings, come back home at 7, follow up emails, never been home before midnight, slept 4 months. I was driving in M3 and I had just tear coming through my eyes. Pull off, first time in my life I cried. I just said, why Nims? I said, well, it's not for you, it's for everybody else. So I just got into the motorway, I started going for the brief. A lot of story, you know, so...
Interesting.
Yeah. It's not about me, it's about for any other guy in a little place or anywhere whose dad is not rich, whose dad is not there to give everything, can also start dreaming big.
Yeah.
You know? It's all about that. So hopefully. Inshallah.
Inshallah.